goddamn television program over here. I'll get the old YouTube set up here. I'll move this a little bit this way. All right, we might be in good shape now. Now watch. The phone will ring. Let me grab my coffee. Step into the cockpit of a freaking jet fighter or something over here. All right. I think that shadow's going to roll off a little bit. It's too much light. That'll work. Okay, let's get back on it. I don't know if you guys can see the reference. That's what sucks about Facebook, but hold on a minute. I mean, you guys all know you can pull it up on the internet, but here we go. Okay, we're going to continue on the face. We've got the eyes looking good. We're going to continue on right here, doing the eyelashes and getting that done. Get a little bit of here on the cheek mark here. It comes down. I add a little bit more than what's on here because you want the look to be the same but a little bit different. So I'll just bust this off right here. Got the chin looking really good. She had like a double chin right here. Pop it in real lightly here. Now we've got some blacks right here. That goes by the chin mark. I've made a line here already, so I'm going to come back up. I'm just going to bust in a little bit of black. And I've got the HB pencil, which is the wrong one. I want a 9B to make it darker. There we go. Take our time. Come across it. This makes the neck muscle here and defines it. I'm just going to roll it off real easy. And then here, I'm going to move these pencils out of the way. There we go. Just this piece here, we're going to come across it a little bit. But you know it's right here. So we're going to come across from the jawline that I made here where the chin is. And you go right here, and you're just going to come up a little bit right here. And then you're just going to bust this shoulder piece out like this and loop it. See how it loops? And then you're just going to double up on the black, loop it, connect it. And then you've got your HB, which I don't actually need. I'm just going to take this right here and come up with my stump and rock it down here and then come straight across. Then I'll get my HB out, and I'll just pop it in a little line, and then I'll go straight down like that, and right here. That finishes this off right here. It's like a gray, so you can actually just kind of pop your grays in there. And it just kind of smooths into about right halfway right here. She's got a real thick piece here that's on her face. So we're going to get this piece here done. It comes off the face like that. And then we'll come up here on the cheek again, make a little bit of a tone here, like so. Tone it out. Get that little jowl mark here, like that, and then we'll come back up to here. Now, for the side pieces, what we're going to do is, this is like a wallpaper. It's an old school wallpaper. So all I want to do is just come in with some grays, go where the hairline would be right here, and just kind of stop. And this is where the tone will be. So now you're going to make this pop out. And then you can take your 9 graphite, just go over here, give you a little extra. Here, hold on, let me get the YouTube right. And then snatch off that as you need it. And just come over here and blend around to the face so that it pops the face off. I was showing you guys that last time when I did Frank and the mummy, how it now defines itself from the rest of the drawing. And while we're at it, we can just go ahead and tone this in like that. Just kind of mix it in real nice. Snatch off that black and come across. Now she has her tone marks. You make this black right here, come across it, make that a nice little solid black here. Kind of shadow piece that's on her. Take your time. Now you've got that black piece done here. Now we have little pieces that come off like this. You can just bust them out real easy. Come off like this and just bust it out real easy like that. Just follow the crease of it. And then of course the cloth of her and her neck line right here. Just bust that out real nice. Come right over the, like that. That defines the whole thing here. And she's got some black that now goes right here. You'll see it's almost like a Star Trek logo. So we'll just pop this black in right here. Stop. Roll it. Now that, you can go a little bit more if you want to. I suggest that you take your stump, mix this in really nice, blend it in. That's why it's called blending stump. Like that. Now you can come down like this and mix into the neck piece. You can see I'm not even looking at it. I've sketched her so many times, I already know, but I'm sorry. When you go back up, I'm supposed to be showing you guys this stuff. Sorry about that. Okay, now the neckline right here, you've already got it. It's not there actually in the photograph, but you have to define it where the jugular is. Now I've got the piece here. This is her main line of her face. I'm gonna stop right there. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to make that line that's not there because there is some black there. Okay. Now you see I've put two little loops here on the bottom. And I've got the two loops here. See them? They're in the face. So that I know that this loop right here is all black. It creases up. It goes over to here. It's actually thicker. Okay. And then this one right here will come up where the jugular is. See, I made a little line right here. It'll come up, it'll squiggle, and then come down like this, and it comes down to here. There's a gap. See, I made a line there. See, there's a gap that's not black. So once you see it, you better get it, because if you mess it up and you put it in there, you've ruined the drawing. You have to erase. I don't like to erase, so I stopped. I just do my drawing. Okay, now I've made this whole line right here. It's going to be black, so I already know that. So I'm going to come up like this, do my loop, and then I'm going to walk it all the way up like that. You know that that's all black here, and then this is the juggler line here, but you have a piece that's in there, so you can come across to here. You know to stop there, and then there's your line. See, so your juggler's right here, so you'll come down here, make the presentation line to this line. Now there's her juggler. Okay, you can just wash this off and then come up this way, wash it, and then wash the neck in like this, and then come around. She doesn't have an Adam's apple, but she does and doesn't. So you just make a small indentation of the Adam's apple like that, and then you pop it like this, and then you go underneath the chin mark like this. You just kind of wash it in a little bit. You don't want it too thick, like that. And then you want to go ahead and blend this in really nice off the black, like so. Okay, now here is the piece that's white. So I'm going to make this right here, take an HB and go straight across like so. Just really nice. You got to finish the line out. Okay, she has a small piece that comes off here that's right in the center of this. It's just like a little piece that washes off. Okay, now to get this shoulder blade piece that comes off here, she has a little piece here. Just going to bust that out here. Okay, now you're going to come across from the chin to here, but drop it down for the shoulder blade. So you'll walk it like this, and then wash it down like that. And then do a double right here. Now you've got some pieces that come off here. Right, it's exactly here. So you're just going to bust this one out right here, like so. Wind it up a little bit, but you're going to use your stumps. And then her clothing right here, go ahead and wash it out. Don't always use a pencil, man. You don't really need it. There's a freaking gnat in here. He's driving me crazy. Get off me, bitch. So anyways, every time they break, man, put too much pressure on them. See? You snap them. Okay, now you're going to steal off that right here, off that black. And then you're just going to follow the lines on this right here. And I want to make this more black here. Let me get my 9. That's an HB. My 9. I'll wash this in real nice right here, just to kind of give it here. She's got a little bit right here on the photograph. So I'll wash it in real nice here. See? That pops in the pieces right here. This is where the folds are at. And then she's got a fold that goes from here across. You can get your HB. HB is a lighter pencil, but still, let's finish this first crease right here, and then the second crease right here that comes down to her neckline. We've got to finish it, so we just come straight up like this and down. That finishes it completely, and then we'll just have this right here is almost finished, so we'll just wash this off like this. You'll roll it really lightly like that, and then roll it off. Take your finger and blend it in. Take this down like this. Put a little bit of a blend mark here. It'll come off. Roll up. Roll down. Now she has a little piece right here. It always comes off from here on the bottom. So we'll connect it, and that's it. That finishes that. See? Here, hold on. My YouTube is off a little bit. There we go. All right. So now we've got this piece done on the juggler. So you're right here on your main line. You've got the black done right there. Here's your gap, and there's your juggler line right there. See? This is the black, and then it starts the black here. Don't get that wrong, okay? You get it wrong, it's going to be completely wrong. So now we're going to bust in a complete black here. Okay. And then take this here, bust this in right here. Get your little loop-loop. It's a puzzle, people. You're just putting a puzzle together. If you start looking at a drawing as a whole, to me, this is just my opinion, you're just going to make a mistake, because if you just do it a section at a time and then step back and look at it, you'll have, a nice piece of art. It's not for everybody. Just use my ideas and everybody else's and make your own. And you can make your own designs in your own style. Okay, now you've got that. You can't leave it like that. It's too black, so you have to blend this in and then blend off the neckline like this by using your stump and blending off that black. Not too thick. Put a little bit of pressure on it, but not too much. And then you're going to do the same thing here and just bust this out here. And then she's got a shadow right here, see? That comes across. It's straight across. It's a nice gray. Just go and bust that out. Just like that. Round circles. It makes a nice gray. Bust this piece of black here out. Don't leave a scissor hanging. Blend that black in right there. It has a little tail hanging off it. Like so. And come off that, bust that out. Now come off this right here and just bust off that neck a little bit. Take your finger. That puts the V of the shoulder blades together like that. Okay, now you just come in here and bust this out. Now let's bust the chin out. And the jawline is here. Like so. Damn, see, I'm not even looking at it. Man, I've sketched her almost 200 times, probably more. Like that. And she's got the chin mark here. You gotta put that in right there, and then the dimpled chin right here. I would add a little bit right here, just to add like this right here, just for the tone of the face, You just want to roll it out a little bit right here. I know it's white and this has a light effect, but for a drawing that's graphite, roll that cheek out right there. It just gives your customer more when they're buying something off you. They're like, wow, he took his time, and here's the line here. You're just going to roll this off like that. And the forehead here. Let me get the drawing. See, I keep doing that, and I shouldn't. I'm sorry. Okay. Top right here. We're going to go around the forehead here, and we're just going to add it a light gray. So you want medium pressure. Come across like that. It comes straight down. Stop here, and then walking in like this. Go with the flow. Go with the angle of drawing. Steal you a little bit. Hit it lightly because it's going to be dark, and then because you'll have too much there and you'll have to just blend too much. Okay, so now we can just round circles, make our indentation here, and then finish the face off. This always rounds out like this and comes straight up. Okay, now you have a complete face. Take your finger, just wash it in like that, come across like this, wash it in like that, come across the hairline, wash it, stop. Right here she has a piece here, so what you're going to do is just come here, add your own little touch to it, like that. Okay. Now we're going to blend off this right here and really get in there. You won't want to burn it, because you can burn the shit out of these things, man. Then you've really ruined your drawing. Okay, take your time here. Wash up and round. Now comes the good part. Balance this in real good right here. Back and forth on the lines. This is going to draw her out. So what you want to do is just go ahead and get you an HB. And just go lightly in there. You know there's black going to be there, so just pop this in right here. Go where the face is. Now we'll draw her out. Any other time you do a scenery, you do the background first and then a sketch. Well, it's unfortunate, but you don't get that luxury with this. Okay. You have to do your background and go around everything. Okay, now you draw it out. You're going to continue right here and go on this space line to draw it. Like so. Go into the hairline a little bit because you're not going to care. You're going to go over it. See, now you can go ahead and get you a little bit. Now you can take your stump. Just blend it in. Like that. Now you can wait here. Hold on. Okay, come up here. You're going to be blending in the top. And I know this is you can't really see the drawing, this right here. But, I mean, you got a reference. You can pull it up as I'm sketching. But we're going to go this direction like this for the shoulder pad. And just blend it off real nice. You want the white to show real good. And just blend off in a round whip shade like that. Off and on. Fill in a gap like this. And then come over here. Blend this piece in real nice. Fill in the gap. And you're got it here. Come down like this. Fill in this gap here. Blend off that black like that. Get your little highlights and shit in there. And I'm planning to drop my goddamn stumps. Alright, so now here, this is really charcoaled out. So you've got a piece here that's really thick. Round it. And then round it. Steal off that black and round it. Steal off that black. Let's finish out the throat. Round whip shade. Off the heavy black that you did. Come back. Remember, if you go this way, stop, leaving the light effect that way. Go like this, stop, you have to come back. If you do this, you don't do that. That will make something round. If you go like this on a whip shade, and you come back that direction, the opposite way. You get a throat, then you get a jugular line. Now we're going to pop in a little bit here. It's not there because this is when they took these photographs, man, they were just really light. But you got to go beyond that as an artist and really get in there and think about what you're doing. Okay, come off here. Round this off. Just steal a little bit. I don't want too much. There we go. Now we're cooking. A little bit more here. So I like the nose, man, but I really want to get more here and right here. Oh, I'm doing it again. Let me lessen this picture out a little bit so you guys can see it. Just follow online. Just download the image. There's no copyright on it. No copyrights have been gone for years. We're going to go straight across like this. And then straight across just very lightly here. And just walk it. You could do too much and then you basically have ruined your drawing, so you have to stop. Come across like that. Okay, now that we have that, we're just going to go ahead and bust out the entire piece right here on the bottom. It has a real thick black around it. It's like a smoke. And we're going to thin her in here. So look, from here to here, you have to just wash it off in black. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and get your complete, I would say not a 9. I want an H2 though. Let's go with a 7. I don't know, H2 might work. But no, let's go with a 7. 3, 5, or 7. 7 or an 8. Let's try a 4B and see what happens. Because you don't really want it that thick. But we want to wash it off really nice and black. See, now you got to sand that off. Remember when the companies give them to you, it's got that edge on it. Like a drill mark. So what we're going to do is just bust this out right here. Because your hairline is right here. I've left the piece here, the jawline. So I know that the hairline will be here. So I'm going to go like this. And just kind of, you know, bust out the hairline piece and just leave it as it is like that. So I know she'll be over here. We'll leave a little bit more fudge room here. And stop right there. That's where I made my stop line. So let's just charcoal this in. Let's see what we get. It kind of comes across about right here. Comes off the shoulder blade. And just kind of lightly goes out. Like so. And it just kind of fades out a little bit. We can use our stump on that. Even the shoulder blade right here. This is what defines it from the rest of the drawing. I got these in the wrong spot. So let's move her over just a little bit. Make sure she's still in frame. Okay, so we'll come down here. Nice and black. Just spot it in real nice. You don't have to be perfect because you're going to blend it. But you want it to have that charcoal look. Not too thick. Just use the side of it because you'll ruin it. Okay. Look at this. She's starting to pop off the page now. See? That's what you're designing. Try it. This easel's old, man. I've had it probably 20 years, but watch. You're just going to come off. Do a real thick black here. You're going to have to add more there, but just to get it charcoaled in real quick and just come off it like the picture was taken. Just round circles. Just add a little bit, subtract a little bit. You're going to come off with a little bit of gray this direction like this. And real thick black just to define her face and her hair. And I'll pop it like that. I'll come off here. Start defining that shoulder piece. And just walk it up a little bit. Add a little bit of grays. Add a little bit of smoke. Go into the hairline because you want it to. Now you can kind of, you know, fudge your way in there a little bit. And there you go. Look at that. See, it's already popping off. Now her face is defined. Now you can work on the ear here. Just come off a little bit. You don't need much for the ear. I'd pop off here. You've got this black. You can fudge that in a little bit like this and just stop popping the hairline here. Like so. That finishes that. See? There you go. Alright, now let's get back into this. Pop this in by the throat. It's not there in the picture, but you have to define it. This is a graphite sketch. So you have to imagine where she's going to be. Okay? We're going to go ahead and finish out the mouth. I decided not to paint it. Don't need it. So what we're going to do is just wash it off real nice. We're going to do our lines here and just come off the direction she is like this. You want to just tap in some small lines to define the mouth features. She has real thick black here. Like so. Like this really, really black. This is an HB, so I need a thicker one. We'll go with the 4B. Put it real nice and black in here. You've got to just walk it down like this. Start here. Walk it down a little bit. Walk it back up. And then you're going to come down. Remember I told you this direction goes this way on your whip shade. And this direction will go this way on your whip shade. Define it really nice and black. Like that. Now you come over to the counter of the mouth and you just kind of pop that in. We'll do the same thing with the top here in a second, but just pop that in right here. Just do some minor little pops and then come back this direction. It's going to go here. Just kind of filter it out a little bit. There we go. Okay, now you've got the bottom lip done. Let's go ahead and do the top. And she has some small little definitions here. I'm now going to take my time and define that mouth out so there's no breaks in it. Here, it's the same thing. Make a nice little line that defines it completely. Okay, now that you've got that, here's the center break here. So you're going to come up like this with some whip shade on this direction. Go up like that. Put a little heavy blacks into it. And then wash it off real lightly here. Now if you want that direction, you're going to go this direction. And finish it off real light. Take your finger, wash it in. Now she has her mouth is finished. Nose is finished. The eye can really be a little bit more black here. So I'm going to define this. I'm going to get my 9 back out and just define it. I'm just not satisfied with this black. And just wash it down a little bit here. Hold your easel. And just get that swoop in there, man. Happy trees. Let's get that swoop in there, right there. Like that. Real easy. There we go. Looks a lot better. Okay, let's do our eyelashes now. On the opposite side, you've got your black line here. You've got your major line that goes here. Finish this up nice and black, like so. Okay, now that you've got that, start popping in. The bottom eyelashes are here. You want to just go off and on, like so. Real lightly, get smaller and smaller, and just tip them off right here and then round this out like that. Okay, after you do that, you want to just put this here. You know that she has an eyelashes here, so you're going to start here and put them downward a little bit because we have eyelashes that go down like that, back and forth. Do your swoop, come up here, wash them up like that, come across here, swoop them in, and then slow down. You want it nice and black. You hear that fucker pop, didn't you? Okay, now here's the main one. It swoops out and comes up with a twin, and then one right next to it. And then they get smaller and smaller. Okay, now you have that. You've got your brows done. This piece right here is black. It comes here. It's a little bit off, so you're just going to pop that in real quick. We're going to define this whole thing right here that comes in like that. Start the hair. Take your time, get it nice and black, and then just put you some little hairlines right here that comes out. And then pieces here, just little pieces here. That makes a difference, man. When people start looking at it, they see these little pieces of hair in there that you've done, you know, 500-600 of them, and they're like, you know, you took your time, you gave them their money's worth. And we'll define this with round circles. Now watch how it all blends in. There you go. See, now you've got your crease. You know that this is going to continue here on your swoop, so you can make that swoop as long as you want. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. What you want to do is just come off real thick black. You want light effects, so just get in there, go underneath the ear like this, round it off real nice, and then you can define it later like this. Just swoop it out. It's just a piece of the hair that she has. It's all black. Swoop this one up like that. Come back again. Go the opposite direction here on the black. Swoop. Find the ear out. Now you can go ahead and start putting in your little pieces of hair here. And make one curly. This little pieces, little jagged pieces that come off like that. And then she's got a few here come across the face. A long one there, and then just kind of get in there and swirl it around a little bit, and define it right here on the ear. Okay, you're going to go all the way up to about right here with the swoop, the double swoop here. Knock that out, make it nice and black. Round circles, and then gray it out real nice like that. Stop. Put it in here, come down here, here's a little swoop here. Now you take your pencil, make some hairlines. Like so. Get your blending stump out. Hold your easel, swoop it in a little bit. Now you can start defining your hair in your swoops, see? Pop it in, define it. Put a little bit here, a little bit there, and then it defines it. Okay. To finish off the bottom here, we're going to go from here. It's like a nurse's apron, so what you're going to do back in the old days, that's what they had, was like a nurse's apron. Okay, so we'll just pop it here, stop. Pop this direction, put some whip shade on it this direction, and then you're going to come in like this. Just very lightly, steal off that black. This has a defined piece there. This has a piece of cloth that sticks out right here. It looks like it's busted off into that light mark. Okay, now we're going to come here in this direction. Hold your easel, and this way. On this direction, like that. Define it. Okay, now that you have it defined, you're going to have your major swoopers here, one here. You have one that comes across right here, it's in the chest line here. Pop that in. You know, just kind of put them in there, and you've got one that comes right directly off the main thing here. It comes off the swoop, and then it comes this way. Let's get you a little more black. Pop that one on there, and then it has an opposite one there. Okay, now you have to get your heavy blacks out and define it. Okay, pop it like that, get it on the side, move it. I always tilt it a little bit so that I can start working on it like this. That to make it a photograph look. Come across like this. Pop a little bit here underneath the neck. Come down. This is a white right here, so you can take you an eraser and pop an eraser in there. Hell, I probably got 20 of them around there somewhere. In fact, I know I do. That's another thing I'll show you is the light effects with erasers, which will help you 100%. You can actually just pop in this right here, which is a light effect, and you just go like this. Now you've got that completely finished. You just pop it a little bit like that with your stump. to kind of, you know, give it a more of a filter look. So don't look like an erase mark. Okay, now we're going to just round this off. She has a piece on her shoulder right here. This is her shoulder piece here. So we'll round this off just a little bit. We'll come in here on the bib, like that. Like that. And then just round this off a little bit like this. Round this off. Come down here. A little bit more black so that you can feature it here. Like so. Your erasers, where you're going to come in and do your grays like this, a little bit of gray like that, and then this feature right here, I always pop it this direction and then go that direction just a little bit. Kind of gives it more of a shoulder blade look. Okay, she has a main line here. I'm going to pop that in with the stump. So we have a defining piece like this. And then right here, we're going to come off from this piece here. You've got one here, one that comes off the neck, and then we'll define it. And then we'll work on it a little bit more. This has to be really, really thick black. We'll work on that later. This comes here, and then she has the arm piece that kind of comes out here. Now you're going to work on this one right here. This is the one I was looking at. Right here. You want this to be defined nice and black. Let's give a little bit more on there. I'm running out. I'm going to switch because that one's getting more. I want it on the tip of the stump right here. And I just want to rock it like that. I want to go all the way to the top. I want to go one more time. See the difference? It already makes that cut, and then you can come off this way now and start defining that curvature of the cloth. That easy. Just pop it. And then right here. Don't always come off the line when you want to make a curvature. Come right here. Follow me. Switch stumps. And just ad lib it a little bit, you know, just get in there and bust it in a little bit. Use your hand to define it. It's a graphite sketch, so just kind of take your time. You know, you want this right here to be really nice, so you know, you just pop it in. Charcoal it in real nice. This has to be a little bit more thicker black right here to define her, so we're going to really put a number 9, go down a little bit more, because we really got to work that in for that stump to define this. Okay. If you did this here to define her shoulder blade, okay, and then you worked it in, it doesn't work. See, it leaves the pencil marks. It's always best to do it this way. It's time consuming, but it just has that look, and it pays off in the end because the stump is going to do the work for your shadowing. Now watch. You go right over your mistakes. See? Don't burn it. And then wash that down like that to define it. But don't burn it. What I mean by burning is that if you use friction too much, it'll burn the graphite and it'll have lumps in it. Okay? And I mean lumps. Just take your time, don't get lazy. See, that didn't take much time. Just a little bit more. Little pop, little splashes here and there of black for the photograph, or just little splotches. Okay, that's it for today, folks. Let's take a look at her. It's always best to look at without the graphite will shine. Have a bad shine on it. So we'll take this back. I'll let you look at it. Hold on, let's get closer a little bit. See the shine? So we'll go ahead and finish up the YouTube real quick. We'll grab her because of the shine. Hold on a minute. We'll set her in the chair like I did last time. Get away from that shine. There we go. See all the features in the eye. Like it's staring at you. Okay, more to come.